That's quite random, isn't it? So yeah, my family moved up there from London when I was 4, and I kind of ended up with this hybrid accent. In England I sound Scottish, and in Scotland I sound like a twat. So recently I woke up and I was feeling thirsty. I don't know about you, but I tend not to drink a lot before I go to bed these days. You know, water beds went out in the 80s. And so I took some tea, and I was totally out of tea bags. So then I was feeling thirsty and desperate, and I was like, it's okay. I think there are 2 choices here. I could go out into the world and buy some tea bags, or I can go online, order some and have them delivered. So I choose option A, and I'm sitting nursing my first solo cup of tea of the day. And I get to thinking how nice it would be to share that with a fellow tea enthusiast. I start feeling thirsty again, thirsty and a bit desperate. I think, okay, I've got 2 choices. I can either go out into the world and try and meet somebody, or I can pop online and order someone and have him delivered to my door. So I decide I'll try online dating. I don't know if anyone here has tried online dating. It's nothing like online shopping. They're permanently out of stock. Anyway, I join the apps. I don't mean Lothian buses and Uber. Apparently the scattergun approach is best, so I sign up for plenty of pish and cringe and fingered. And I get perusing the middle-aged options. Yeah, it wasn't quite as I expected it to be. It's a lot more like charity shop shopping. Does anyone here like charity shop shopping? Any thrifters? Yeah, so you'll know then that it's you can spend quite a lot of time trawling through things you'll never be seen dead in, all of which are used, some cleaner than others. But eventually, if you're lucky, you might find something new with tax. Ooh, how much? Well, Gen Z. Price was right, the demographics all wrong. Why is this guy even messaging me? What's the name? MILF. Must be a designer brand. But with a lot of perseverance on my part, I eventually meet someone, and I'm not even from Leith. So yeah, Jake is an attractive, athletic, nature-loving guy. And he has a very successful business building and designing his own eco-cabin, so give him his hands. A lot of women apparently won't date under 6'1". It's crazy. I'm 5'8", which is average height for a man, but 6 foot is fine. So we meet online and get messaging with each other and really hit it off. He is funny, he is intelligent, he's interesting, and let's just say the aubergine emoji might have been dropped into the chat a couple of times. So yeah, we're chatting online and getting on very well. Jake, sadly, both of his elderly parents had passed away shortly before we met, so he's up to his eyes in paperwork for the massive inheritance that he's due. So it's a while until we actually ramp things up and meet in person. And when I meet Jake, he is as pant-droppingly gorgeous in real life as in his photos. Both rare in humour. So he's booked us into a classy restaurant, pulls out my chair when I arrive, and we get chatting. Turns out Jake was raised in the Midlands, just outside Birmingham, so he has a Cockney accent. I'm sorry, that does not come over in text. And I know I'm the last person who should have accent prejudice, so I decide to persevere. We have some lovely food. We actually wiped up back at his place. He puts on some music, fixes a couple of cocktails, and we get to slow dancing. End up sliding through to the bedroom. Clothes end up on the floor. Oops, we're both in bed. He flips off the light. Would you like to come there, so shall I? I'm sorry. You need to have some baseline standards, and that